Good evening, everybody. Topic of today's video is the June budget review. If you're new to me and my channel, welcome. I am Rebecca. I am on YouTube sharing my journey to reach financial independence and retire early. So every single month I share with y'all the money that I bring in and how I choose to spend it or save it or invest it. So if any of that is interesting to you, then click that subscribe button down below. Join the community here. So my June 2022 budget. In short, I spent a lot of money this month. In long, we will go through and take a look line by line through the budget and see where all my money went this month. If you're a budgeting nerd like me, then I do have this Google Sheets budget that I use for a free download. It is the first link in the description box down below. If you guys would like to download this budget spreadsheet and use it for yourself, it is free. First link in the description. So let's take a look at where all my money went in June. All right, starting at the top of the budget at the net income section, y'all will notice that I do have some lines blacked out for privacy. Those are my individual paychecks from work. I don't show those on the channel, but I do show the totals at the bottom. And you can see that for June, I had a lot of money to work with. I have a lot of money that I carried over month to month while I am having some home renovations going on right now. Those, I believe, are going to get completed in July. I'm hoping by the end of the month, all of the home renovations that I am doing are going to be done, and that way I can start focusing my extra money that I have towards achieving a specific goal, which right now that goal is to throw all of the extra money that I have every month into the market while we are down off of all-time highs here. So anyhow, that is why I have a $12,500 carryover from May of 2022 that is earmarked for home renovation projects. And that is also why at the bottom you can see that I had planned on having about $17,000 to work with for June, but I actually ended up with almost $29,000, and that is because I did do another cash transfer from my Fidelity account over into my checking. This $11,300 that y'all see, that is also for home renovation costs for June and going into July. Moving down into my bills and spending section, it's a long one. It doesn't fit on the screen, so yeah, you guys know it's bad at this point. But starting at the top, the usual suspects first here. My house payment is $735 as always. And you may notice over here in column E, I have decided to get rid of my debt breakdown section that I used to have at the bottom of the budget. I only have one non-mortgage debt left, and that's my car. So I've decided that I'm just going to use column E here to pretty much keep track of the balance owed for my debts that I do have, my mortgage and my car. I don't need the whole debt breakdown section like I used to have, not just for one non-mortgage debt left. So yeah, that is what this $130,606.59 is. That is what I owed on the house as of June 1st. My June payment has gone through, so in July, this will drop down a little bit. Next after the house payment is the utilities, and I budgeted $150 there and came in under budget at $120.68. This includes my power, water, sewer, trash pickup. Next after that is internet, $55.21, right on target as usual. AT&T internet that I have here. It's not very quick on the upload speeds, but it'll do. After that, we have gas for my car, and y'all can see this is the first thing that we have gone over budget here. I budgeted $125 and I came in at a little less than $200 for the month. I just had a lot of extra driving in June. I had some overtime at work, which, I mean, I get overtime now every other week. And then I had to do some running around for the house here. I had to go shopping at Lowe's several times to pick up things, and just shopping in general to get some things for the house to decorate with and organize with. Y'all know me, I do like nesting. But yeah, I went over on the gas budget just because we did a lot of extra driving this month. Groceries and household, once again, I am over here as well. I budget $500 every month and usually go over, but actually I'm pretty proud of myself this month. I came in at $615.73 for the month, but I forgot to account for the fact that my kitchen was down for a week. I didn't have my full kitchen available to cook and things while they were doing the renovation. So for a week there was a lot of eating out that happened. So considering I'm only over by 115 bucks, that's really not too bad. I'm glad that it wasn't any worse. Next after that is gym. I left this in here just so I could tell you guys that I did remember to cancel my Planet Fitness membership. You can see that I had budgeted the $23.06 for the month. That is what usually comes out automatically when I had my Planet Fitness membership, but since I have moved, there's not one near me, so I did remember to cancel that this month, and so I was not charged, and we will delete this row because we don't need it anymore. Next after that is car wash. I did pay $17 to run my car through the car wash and use the free vacuums that they have there to get it clean inside and out, and yeah, that was worth $17. I'm okay doing that every once in a while for my car. Next after that, dog wash. So I have discovered that there is a cool little place near me where you can go and give your dog a bath. It's like a self-service station, very much like a car wash. And they have the high velocity pet dryers there too. They give you the tub, the shampoo, and the nice bathing station so you don't have to like bend over. The tubs are a little bit on the small side for my dog, but we crammed him in there and got him clean, and just to spare my bathroom from the disaster that happens whenever I do give him a bath in my own shower, it was very much worth the $10. Now I have $30 here budgeted. That is because this place only takes cash. So when I was at the grocery store, I got some cash back so that I would have it on hand for the next time I take Rollo to give him another bath at this place. I got out an extra $20 so that way the next couple times I take him, I'll have the money on hand because I don't normally carry cash. After that, oil change. I do always take my car to the dealership. I just want to know that things are done right. So I pay a premium for that. It was $94.65 for my oil change this month. Shouldn't have to do that again for a while though. Tote bag. I got myself a new tote bag to carry to work with me because I end up carrying in so much stuff when I go to work that I decided I just need a big tote bag that will hold everything. I have my lunch, my big water jug that I take to work with me. I'm usually carrying in a jacket too because it gets cold at night. So yeah, I just got me a big tote bag that will hold all of that, and that is $45.74 spent on that. Marshall's, $17.07. It could have been worse, y'all. I was walking around looking at home decor and there was a lot of stuff that I liked, some kitchen things I kind of wanted, but I only spent $17.07 on a cool little flower pot and a geode thing that I bought to put on one of the shelves that I put up on the wall, and it's really pretty. I like it. Next after that, Lowe's, not renovation stuff. This is probably more home organization stuff. I can't remember now what I spent at Lowe's. $254.77. That's a lot of money to not remember what you bought, but if it was not renovation stuff, then that tells me it was either just supplies I needed for the house or organization or something along those lines. After that, we have Wayfair. This is home renovation stuff here. To complete my bathrooms, I need 2 new shower doors, and I tried to order some from Lowe's, but they were taking too long to come in, so Wayfair once again came to the rescue. I got some shower doors off of Wayfair. They are expensive. There's 2 of them, and I spent $1,432.53 on these shower doors. I did get one other thing for the renovation as well. And next after that, more money spent at Wayfair, but this was not renovation stuff. This is all just home decor for me, you guys. I bought some more shelves for the wall and some more decor to go around the house. So you guys, I'm done now when it comes to spending on decor and things. The house is the way I want it as far as how all of the decor on the walls look around here. So I can't wait to show you guys the full before and after of this place. It looks so much better than it did when I bought the place. But yeah, June was a spendy month, and that's why I'm really going to try to keep my expenses down in July if at all possible. But yeah, I spent $431.85 on just decor at Wayfair. Next, salon. I go to an electrolysis clinic to get hair removal, and I go every other week, and it's $80 every time I go. So depending whether I go 2 or 3 times a month, it's either $160 or $240, and this month I went 3 times, so it was $240 for that. Next after that, Sally Beauty. Somehow during the move from my old house to here, I lost the scissors that I used to cut my hair. So I went to Sally Beauty and got me some more thinning shears and spent $25.61 there. After that, Amazon, I had budgeted $270, which means that I spent $270 at the very end of May, and I knew I would be paying that off in June. But then I ended up buying other things as well. In total, I spent $779.74 on Amazon, and I know some of this was some more supplements that I needed, and those are expensive, but honestly, I can't remember what the rest of the stuff was that I bought. Let me just look. Ah, yes, I remember now. It's all coming back under my orders tab. I bought some chai latte mix, and I bought myself a cold brew coffee pitcher because it is too hot here to be having hot coffee every morning. I'm going to drink coffee regardless, and I will drink hot coffee no matter how hot it is outside, but it is nice to have some cold brew available. So I bought me a pitcher to make my own cold brew coffee. The biggest expense that I spent on Amazon was 2 chairs for my kitchen island. So confession time about that. I showed you guys in the home renovation update video the island that I had bought off of Wayfair actually and put together myself, and I had my dry goods in there, and well, my contractor pretty much talked me into letting him do the custom island, and he actually did not charge me any extra for it. It was just part of the labor cost while he was here working on the kitchen anyway. But yeah, I'm actually really glad that I had him do this island for me. It looks so much better than what I had, and honestly, it just makes the kitchen feel so much larger because I have extra storage now. More storage than what I had in that island that I bought. And he made a nice little raised area on the back of the kitchen island where we can eat. So I bought a couple of bar stools off of Amazon, and those were $400. So that's where a lot of that Amazon spending came from. I also got another organization thing for my kitchen. I bought a paper towel holder that goes on the back of the cabinet door. That way I don't have my paper towels out on the countertop where I can see them. That really bothers me for some reason. I don't know why, but I prefer to have it on the back of the cabinet. That way I don't have to look at paper towels sitting out on the counter. And then I also bought a couple little small things. I needed a new badge reel for my work badge, and I needed some more coffee, so I bought some more whole bean coffee off of Amazon. Yeah, this is why I can't remember what I buy at the end of the month, because you end up buying so many things throughout the course of the month and it adds up quickly. But yeah, when you're spending $780 and you're like, oh, I can't even remember what I bought. Yeah, July is going to be as close to a no spend month as I can make it, y'all. It got a little out of hand here in June, I'll admit it. And next after that, YouTube upgrades. This was another thing that I spent money on that I did not necessarily need, you guys. I spent $531 getting some upgrades for the YouTube channel. I don't know if y'all noticed the better lighting here, but I bought myself a nice ring light with a phone stand. I've got this new lapel mic that I bought, and I also bought a a different type of mic that I can wear outside that's wireless if I decide to take Rollo outside for a walk and just film a video while I'm out there. I'll have a nice microphone that blocks out the wind noise and all of that. If I want to do like a walk and talk fire chat type of video while I'm out getting exercise and walking Rollo around the neighborhood, spent money getting some YouTube upgrades, yes. Good thing is this is all tax deductible, so at least there's that, but still, that was $530. And one could argue that you really don't need these things to do YouTube. Clearly, I keep my YouTube set up pretty simple, but still, it's nice to up the quality just a little bit for you guys. And after that, we have allergy chews. I do buy some supplements for Rollo that helps with his allergies, and I bought this is probably a good 4-month supply or so for him, and that was $184.98. He's a big dog, so everything that you buy medication-wise, supplement-wise, he needs large doses, so gets expensive. And lastly, the largest expense for the month was my contractor. $12,500 went to my contractor, but there was a lot of work that got done around here this month, y'all. The inside of the house is pretty much done. We're waiting on the shower doors to finish off the bathrooms, and we're waiting on a sliding barn door to go in my master closet. And we're also waiting on one other hall closet door that was a small size. It was a special order, so we have to wait for that to come in before they can replace that door. But all the rest of the doors in the house have been replaced. My kitchen is done. It looks so nice, you guys. I can't wait to show you the before and after video. I'm really hoping I can get that done in July, and we'll go over all of the numbers as well as far as how much I have spent on this home renovation. It's probably too much, but I love the way the house is turning out here. It just looks so much better than when I bought it. And honestly, even though I have spent a lot of money upgrading this place, I really do feel that I will get that value back out of the home when I go to sell it someday down the road. So in total for the month, as far as what I had budgeted for that I knew was gonna come out for the month of June, I had only budgeted $2,456.38. I knew there was gonna be a lot of money that went to the contractor, just didn't know how much. And yeah, so total spending for the month of June ended up being almost $18,900. $18,865.54. That's a lot of money gone, but we're coming to the end of the home renovation, so hopefully my budgets will start getting back to normal here before long. I'm hoping come August I will have my first normal budget that I have had in a while, really. After the bills and spending, we have my debt section, and that is one debt left. I just have my car payment here, and that's $500 every month. My interest rate on the car is 1.98%. That is why I'm not aggressively paying it off right now, and I do owe $28,845.94. That was as of June 1st, so this $500 payment has come out, and I do owe a little bit less on it now. Let's see what I owe on it now. Current balance owed is $28,401.87. So making progress there. I will start paying off the car more aggressively at some point in the future, but first have to make sure all of these home renovations get done and everything goes okay with that. And then we'll kind of reassess where the markets are and what I want to do with extra money that I have at the end of the month. Honestly, the plan as of right now, while we're off of all-time highs, I'm just going to invest all my extra money, and once we recover, then I'll change up my strategy a little bit. The last section of the budget is the investing and fire tracking section. If you have missed it in my most recent videos, I know I have this blacked out now. This section is for Fire Fam members of the channel only. It is just a security thing for me, you guys. I decided that I don't really feel that comfortable anymore sharing my full numbers of the portfolio publicly on the channel. There are just too many scammers and spammers out there that it makes me worry that what if I had an identity theft type situation. So I thought the best thing to do would be to set up the channel membership thing, and that way I can have the full transparency there with the channel members, and none of the spammers will be behind the paywall, obviously. So yeah, most of the investing and fire tracking section is blacked out now publicly, but I do still share my savings rate every month and my progress to my financial independence number as a percentage down here. Y'all can see my savings rate for June was 13.76%. I have made some changes on how I calculate my savings rate. If you are a member of the Fire Fam here on the channel, then you will have seen the video that I released talking about my new fire number and why I'm changing the way that I calculate my savings rate. I now include my mortgage payment into my savings rate every month because I have changed my fire number, which I'm not going to say publicly on the channel, but I have also decided that before I fire, I would like to have the house completely paid off. So since that is now a goal of mine before I reach financial independence and retire early, I am going to start counting my mortgage debt payments into my savings rate. I think that just makes sense. If it's a goal that I'm going to have before I fire, then it should be counted in the savings rate every month. And that's not something that I have previously done because before I planned on just keeping the mortgage and, you know, having enough in the portfolio to cover the mortgage. But yeah, I went into depth in that video as far as reasoning for wanting to pay off the mortgage. Suffice it to say, it's just a big security thing for me. So now that I want to get the mortgage paid off before I fire, I'm going to include that in the savings rate every month. And as far as my progress overall to financial independence, I am 17.46% of the way to my new fire number. So y'all can see down here at the very bottom of the budget, this leaves about $6,800 that's going to roll over into July. This is money that is earmarked for my contractor, again, to do work around the house here and get some projects completed. The inside of the house is pretty much done, so all that we have left is the fence for my backyard, my deck, and the new siding around the house. One outside project is already done, and that was to expand my driveway a little bit because my mom stays here with me sometimes, and she wanted a parking space for her so that we wouldn't have to park in front of each other and be in each other's way, or one of us wouldn't have to park on the street, etc., etc. So we've expanded my driveway and that is done. So yeah, things are coming along here. And I cannot wait to show you guys the before and after home renovation. So y'all, if you want to see that, subscribe down below. That will be public on the channel. I'll go over all the numbers of that as far as how much I've spent on the home renovations, how it looked before, how it looks now. Yeah, that's going to be a good video. And if you are a member of the channel, a member of the Fire Fam, then take a look in the members section for my channel because I will be sharing the June investing and fire tracking portion, real numbers in there separately for y'all. So yeah, that should wrap it up for the June budget. This one was kind of painful. I don't like it when I have to expand my bills and spending section in the budget that large. It's yeah, July, I'm really gonna try to keep my expenses down, but sad story to report. My mom was driving my car yesterday and dump truck drove by and gravel flew out of the back of the dump truck and hit my windshield, and I now have a chipped windshield that I'm going to have to fix in July. So that was not budgeted for ahead of time, but you know, things happen, can't help it. So that will be an extra expense for July, but it is what it is. There's also another spot on the hood where the paint was chipped when I was driving the car one time, and a rock flew up off the interstate and hit my car. So I'm gonna have some car repair expenses in July just to fix the windshield and fix that chipped paint. But hopefully beyond that, I can keep my spending in check for July, and I am also hoping that these home renovations are going to be through. So I hope that you've enjoyed this one. Let me know how June went for you down in the comment section below. I hope that you were a little bit more frugally minded than I was this month. I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye y'all.